So we now have, with the PP7 shift, that we are reviewing comics pages, and we have a new favorite that is prepared by Leland, shared comics puzzles next week, and you go ahead and download that. Click on the link there, and it opens up, and it shows pages for the week. And now, so should we start with the first? Now on the PP7 shows review shared Sun comics puzzles pages 11 days out.
Right, we'll start that. That's assigned for early in the shift.
Yes.
And we definitely want that done early because the slow Sunday pages go out early, and West Pagination would appreciate us looking at those pages early, and the rest of them could be done later.
And they're all set. And start by opening up this first one, Shared Puzzle Saturday. And at the top, there's the banner that you need to unmount once you've confirmed everything is correct.
Jeremy, can you talk me through that for people who haven't played with design in a page? What did you just do?
So I clicked on the page and I pushed a shortcut key, Control U, to delete the banner. And at the very top, I can see that it is Sunday, November 5th. And on most of the items, you'll be able to see that there's 11/5, and you can confirm that date. And scroll down. Crossword, also 11/5. And make sure that it fits in with the boundaries. And if you're not sure that it will cut off or anything, there's a little button on this side over here that will make the content fit to the frame if you think anything might be cut off. And once you confirm that everything is there, you push save and exit out of the page. And in this case, we should mark that it's design ready, right?
Right. It's design ready and editorial ready. I couldn't remember the other word. We're doing both. EKCS looks for both marks before they know that they can use that page, even though these are things that should auto source just in case they get messed up and they have to resource them.
So that page looks good, and the banner is gone, and you can go ahead and mark a design ready and editorial ready. And then let's go to this one, which is, so on the rerun, do I need to go back or can I edit that here?
I would advise doing all of the shared pages first for every day, because the shared, and we won't want you to do all of them, the shared puzzles, the rerun items for Sunday that are running on 11/5, like you can see the run date in that first column. Some of these are from the Friday papers and some are from the Wednesday papers. So you want to make sure that you update the shared pages first, because the reruns are sourced from the shared page. So any changes that you make to the shared page will flow over to the rerun pages unless you've broken the relationship, which means you've opened up those rerun pages and saved them.
Got it. Okay. So there we are. So now we're on November 3rd, and I can open up that page and see that there's 2 spaces here on the left hand of the page that are empty. And if we go to our components, then you can see that there is a cross for Friday and a crossword for Thursday. And then, so I imagine Thursday would go on top and then Friday at the bottom.
Mm-hmm. You can also click on the shape that you want to fill in.
Mm-hmm.
And across the bottom in the gray screen, which I can't see because of that little bar, that sharing bar.
Oh.
Yeah, have that. Because you've clicked in that shape, it says cross to. Mm-hmm. So we can look for cross to in the components list.
Got it. And then you can go to the components window and just drag that directly on the page. And here it looks like some items are cut off. So I'll go ahead and go to this window and spread it out. Make sure that it fits. So this one just says cross. So that yes, because that's the other one. And I can drag that one directly on the page.
Right.
And save. Make sure everything else is in order. And then delete banner and save. So now that page is good. And where to go to now? Just go ahead and do this puzz half.
Yeah, go ahead and do puzz half. And the puzz half is the top half of the page that we just did. There's a plus puzzles full page and then a plus puzzles half page. And the half page is just half of what we did on the other page. And then you can go open those in the Sunday. Yeah, under the Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
And open the rerun version.
Right. And now the banner is gone. And after you open up the page and accept the updates, source page has undefined elements, and go ahead and copy those. And now the banner is gone and the 2 crosswords are correctly mounted.
Right. And you'll always, with the rerun page, get both of those boxes if you've done things correctly. So always be sure to do the shared page first, and then you can do the reruns later. And Jeremy, we talked about if a graphic's missing, the first place that we look is in the components list.
Mm-hmm.
What would you do if you didn't find it in the components list? And let me prod you and say that the answer is let a coordinator know.
Yes. If it can't find it, if you don't see anything in the component window, then sometimes it will not mount if there are two versions and then there's an updated version. And then in that case, you would go ahead and pick the one with the higher number. Like if there's a 0.1 on the end or whatever is the higher number, you should go with that one. But if it's not there, then that's the point where you go ahead and message a coordinator.
All right. So just to review, we're looking for, when we're looking at shared pages, we're looking to make sure that, doing like a little spot check to make sure that several of the graphics and several of the comics, Jeremy, can you show us a comics page maybe so we can see where numbers are in those? Those are harder to find sometimes.
Yeah. Should I just go ahead and with
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
So we're making sure that the date in the folio matches some of the dates in the comics, and the same with the puzzles. And if you can't find the puzzles or an image on the page, look in the components list. And if it's not there, then let a coordinator know.
Right. And sometimes they are, depending on the comic, they are in different places. Here we can see at 11/5/23.
Sometimes you can't find the numbers at all.
Yeah.
And also in the puzzle, the comics, we're also looking to make sure that nothing is cut off there.
So, I mean, is it okay? I mean, if you confirm one panel on the page, is that enough?
With the comics,
With
I
the
would say
comics?
yes.
Yeah. So if you find that one that shows it's 11/5, you can pretty much be assured that everything else on the page is going to be good because it's a single page.
Can you go up just a little bit? Nope.
Yes.
Now that you closed the page, I think it was over Foxtrot. No, Doonesbury. You can see we have some very astute page reviewers who will notice this, that there is a little bit of a line of text or something above Doonesbury, and that's something that we cannot fix easily, and the vendor has not fixed. So just to let you know, that is there and we know it, but it's not something that needs to be worried about. Right. All right. Thank you for showing us, Jeremy.
Yeah.
All right. So there are a couple of things that we noticed that we left out in our recording yesterday, so I'm adding a few things. I am looking at the rerun pages, some of the puzzle pages from Sunday. I am going to open one up, and all of the pages need to be opened at some point or another. When you're doing all of the shared and rerun pages, make sure to open every one of them. One of the things that you'll see is once you unmount the pink bar across the top, you'll see this little note saying that a mask is hidden. And what it's wanting you to do is hide these horoscopes, because these horoscopes were for the day that the graphic originally ran. And we might not be running this on Friday. So we don't want to confuse readers. So what we're going to do is with your black arrow tool, click on the horoscope box and you'll see little green handles around it, and right click, and you want to unmount it, or you could press Control U. It's going to give you a little box and you hit OK. And I'm going to do the same thing with this yellow sticky note. I'm going to unmount, which was right click, unmount or control U. And that went away too. And so looking at the page, the horoscope is gone and the little sticky note is gone. And now I can save the page. I'm going to open up another page we didn't get to last night. And you'll see this on some of them. These sticky notes are telling you what the graphics are called. Some of the templates had it and some of them didn't. Like I was explaining earlier with Jeremy, if there's a graphic that is not on the page, you can click on the box and you'll see at the bottom of the screen what the shape is called. And this one is called, the one in the first column that I clicked on is called bridge, and it says that here in the gray bar, but we're also telling you that in a sticky note. So just to let you know what those mean. And so I'm going to unmount all of the yellow notes and the pink notes, and you can unmount them one at a time, or you can click on each of them individually, holding down the shift button, and it'll group them all together. And then hit unmount, and it'll unmount all of those. And then I'll go ahead and do the ones down page 2. So I shift clicked on all of them and right click on the last one and unmount. I'm saying okay to all of these because it's asking if it's okay to branch it from the source page, which was from the day that it originally ran, and that's fine. And so those are all gone. And now we want to make sure that on a rerun page that you're removing the horoscope. And the reminder will be this little box that says mask is hidden. So I'm going to click on the horoscope box, right click, unmount. Same thing with the sticky note, unmount. And that page is done.